We were at Farnborough this week with Julie Phelps, and that meant that we were able to attend the SPACE-COMM exhibition. SPACE-COMM is the thing that Julie was at last year and was amazed at a number of observations which she repeated privately. It was very exciting being there in Farnborough, and I was there as her media advisor. I think, what am I? Officially, I'm communication and media manager for the Third Way Group, which is Julie's company. Julie is working very hard on a sustainable area of Wales, and she noticed that there was a lot of issues with the rain, almost taking away a bridge that she's constructed. Anyway, this was an important event. We were able to attend some of the presentations there and also do two reports. Well, here we are at SPACE-COMM, and we've just arrived, and I've just stolen Julie's words, and it's absolutely amazing to be here.
Right, it's wonderful to be here, and you're making me laugh now, the slogan. Anyway, we're hoping to see a panel speaking in a few minutes, which includes the Air Commodore. I'm quite interested in that speech. But there's a lot for Miles to see here. There's all the major space agencies here, Lockheed, all the rest of them as well. So it'll give Miles a good idea of what the business side of the space is here.
Yeah, including different types of satellite delivery and stuff.
Yeah, so we're in.
Okay, thank you. After we'd done one of them, we were able to meet the Commodore in charge of the Space Command, and Julie was able to have about a 5-minute chat with him, and that was a very, very interesting discussion. Very informative, very straightforward. I was able to see a Rolls-Royce nuclear power plant, which can be put into a spacecraft or any other small container, for instance, a 20-foot container, and that would enable you to have very easily transportable nuclear power plants, because we're now hitting this extremely serious crisis. And Julie, you're in the rain and I'm not, but we're at another wonderful place. You've had a wonderful morning. Tell us about it.
Yeah, very interesting talk by a panel of people involved in the business of space in UK.
With the head of the RAF as well.
Yeah, Air Commodore flew in, who spoke as well about various subjects, but what was an observation I made is that they're totally unaware of the fuller picture of other influences, extraterrestrial influences, and remote influences. They appear, they've got a lot to learn, and that they're all in their own kind of remote view in them. They're all in their own bubble of understanding. So they're given a task, a job to do, and that's what they're doing. Even the MP before that, he had his own job, everything, and they're all below, they all appear, from what I can read from them, below the level of understanding to the higher levels of other beings influencing them.
And there were a few actually in the crowd sitting with us.
You picked up more than that, but I was starting to get a little bit targeted when I asked questions about remote
You
influences.
asked a question, didn't you?
I did. They didn't read it out there.
They didn't read your question.
But I observed their response to it, and they were rather uncomfortable. So I could see them reading the question, and then like, "Oh, we're not answering that one. Oh dear." So yeah.
Well, we're at Farnborough at the space. What's it called?
Well, it's Farnborough, SPACE-COMM.
SPACE-COMM.
Yeah, and this is a closed event. It's for business, so it's a business partnership with government partnerships. They're intertwined now.
Which is one of the whole points of the...
Yeah, so we've got Lockheed here, we've got Rolls-Royce, we've got all the small satellite companies, there's couplings, there's all sorts of microchips and things like that here. But I thought, Miles is here with me, so we're here.
Including plasma drives for...
Yes, the plasma drive.
I thought that was
a very basic drive actually, but yeah, they were
Yeah, but you can't say much more than that, can you?
No. Well,
I never asked that question, and you didn't answer.
Well, Yeah, we're outside here at the minute getting wet, but yeah, so I'm slightly stuttering here because I'm like trying to think what else to say because of what
Well, you don't have to say anything at all.
No, I think that'll be it. Yeah, because
Okay.
I've got to think. Oh.
The other thing which happened before that was Alternative View 12, and the key presentation on that was by David Devine. I would advise people to see David Devine's material urgently. He's on YouTube, and obviously you'll be able to go to the Alternative View, that's the AV12 site, and see those presentations which carried out that's a week ago. I was filming for the beautiful Maria Wheatley, who's right now flying over to the United States. She's attending a big conference over there, and she'll be speaking over there in the United States. There is another conference being held in Florida, in Orlando, and that's where Elena Danaan is going to. I have done a third interview with Elena Danaan where she has explained how she got those incredibly detailed drawings of how she made those incredibly detailed drawings of about 100 alien species. And I had another witness go through that and say, yep, that's what I saw. So also I've been doing something for the Francis Bacon Society. That's at we're doing that actually in the RAF Club a week ago. So we've got that to edit. And we've got Bases 128, which we've just shot. And we had a lot of problems doing that. That was down to an entire consignment of XLR sockets, which didn't have the right metal in them and produced a lot of noise and bad connections because they're just a bunch of duff plugs, sockets. So that caused a lot of problems with the microphone whilst Dolly was here. Dolly, as I said on a previous Bases News, when she was here earlier, she and her colleague have basically got a lot of RF, radio frequency energy transmitting from them. You could see that off the scale, absolutely massive signal. So that's very important. We didn't quite get down to, it was really something really blocking that interview. It's I'm editing it right now, it's rendering it right now. So that'll be up on YouTube, and it'll be up on Rumble, and it'll be up on Brighteon. Do go to Brighteon and the Rumble sites that's the Basis Project sites, and also on BitChute to see the stuff I'm doing. I've also reloaded by request all the John Irwin material. Now, I think I've already loaded that up. It could be on a different site, but anyway, I've been asked to do that, and I'll be enabling that. There's quite a lot of material on the Basis Project Censored, which I haven't yet enabled. It's up there. I do have to get the very important interviews that I did at the International UFO Congress over the years. There's some very, very important interviews on that to enable. And I think that's enough for this Fast Blast Bases News on the 10th of September 2022.